Well now, that was cruel, wasn't it? Christian Roldan's goal in the 96th minute lifted Seattle to a 2-1 victory over LA Galaxy in MLS action on Wednesday night. The unbeaten streak that the Sounders have over the Galaxy has now reached 11 matches and has almost pushed the Galaxy to the brink of elimination in MLS Cup playoffs, or reaching the MLS Cup playoffs. Hi, I'm James of Faithful Angelino Sports with a rapid recap of tonight's LA Galaxy match. And if you enjoy talking at the 5-time MLS Cup champs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We talk about LA Galaxy, good times and bad. Now, I said almost pushes the Galaxy to the brink. The reason is that with the loss, the LA Galaxy are now 6 points behind the 8th and final playoff spot in MLS Cup playoffs. They have 3 matches to go. So theoretically, they could make 9 points. The reason that we cannot say that the Galaxy are deeper is FC Dallas's match tonight with Colorado was postponed due to inclement weather. So, granted, Colorado is arguably the worst team in the league. Galaxy also play FC Dallas. There is still hope, but to be frank, you might want to break out the defibrillator to keep that heart a-pumping. Very, very cruel. The game-winning play, a long throw-in, which was flicked off of the head of Joshua Atencio, straight to Roldan. I have to be frank with you. I thought that even though the Galaxy were outplayed for a good chunk of the match, and I'll tell you why I think that was for a moment, I don't want to blame Jonathan Bond. Seattle put 18 shots on net. Do you really want to put the blame on Jonathan Bond for that? Especially when, again, going into the match, the Galaxy hadn't defeated the Sounders in 10 matches. Again, when you consider that the Galaxy back line had 3 people starting who didn't start the last match. We were talking about a rebuilt back line that has been rebuilt time and time again due to injuries through the course of the year. By the way, Douglas Costa, I should say, he scored the Galaxy goal, tying the match in the second half in the 54th minute. Brilliant shot off of his left foot. The second goal in as many matches for Costa, and I have to tell you something caught my eye. The first year and a half of Costa's time in the Galaxy has been a litany of dumb plays and really questionable personal decisions. Dopey red cards, injuries that might not have actually been injuries. Did you notice that after Costa scored, he actually got into Sounders fans' faces and pointed at the crest? The man is actually taking pride in being part of the team now. Why did the Galaxy get outplayed? I have a theory. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not. The theory is that the Galaxy often struggle playing on artificial surfaces. And I believe the reason is that because the ball moves faster on artificial surfaces. You see this in baseball stadiums all the time. You play on artificial surface, you hit a ground ball, it's like a rocket going up the middle. And I would argue that the same thing happens when the Galaxy attempt to pass. The Galaxy were outshot 10-1 in the first half, and they were chased off the ball a lot of times. In my opinion, it's because you're going to look slower when you're used to playing on natural turf. That's just me. If you disagree, totally fine. Jordan Morris, by the way, scored the first goal of the match for Seattle in the 9th minute. Having said that, the Galaxy, while not pushed to the edge, or maybe about a step or two away from being pushed over the edge. For example, if the Dallas game that was delayed, if they wind up beating Colorado, the lead that was 6 points is now up to 9, and that means the Galaxy would have to win out. Dallas and a bunch of other teams would have to lose out. So this loss stings. This is a hit. Can't deny it. But as painful as it is, this is something that you had to expect after that horrific start at the beginning of the year. The Galaxy had the rug pulled out from under them on arguably the final play of the game. They almost stole the point in a place that they hadn't won at since the Trump presidency, for Pete's sakes. But you let me know what you think in the comments thread. Once again, the final score is Seattle Sounders 2, LA Galaxy 1. Thanks for watching. I'm James. We'll be back tomorrow. Faithful Angelinos is a Kian Corte El Queso production. Take care.